You slowly start becoming like here, fully upside down, inverted, and I just relax. And don't forget, today we discuss about my inversion table experience. I'll show you some of the things that I do with it, and hopefully it'll help you. Hey everyone, so this is Gil again. Thank you for jumping on or tuning in. Please consider subscribing if you like the stuff that we produce here. Really appreciate it and like the videos. I'm gonna pull out my inversion table. I'll tell you all about it as far as my experience and some of the things that I've done researching wise about the pros and cons to it. Not really so much cons because I have a lot of back pain. Quick story before I pull it out. The reason why I have back pain is because about 8 to 10 years ago, I fell off a 30-foot balcony. I had a job with Stanley Steamer, and if those of you who ever worked for Stanley Steamer, you can't go through the hallways in apartments, so we had to go through the balcony. But the fence of the balcony gave way and I fell. So with that said, I didn't break anything, but I damaged a lot of my discs on my spine, a lot of herniated discs and ruptured discs. So over the years, I've gone through physical therapy, and they wanted me to do spinal fusion, but I didn't want it because I talked to a guy that was doing physical therapy with me, and he got it, and he just didn't like it, and I was just afraid, honestly. So with that said, I literally have been trying for so many years of just, just trying to relieve this back pain. I've been reluctant to get one because I'm afraid of the just hanging upside down. I don't know what's going to do to my spine, but it's gone to the point where I don't want to keep taking painkillers. So, and right now my health is not really 100%. I gained some weight. I want to lose that weight too to take the pressure off the back. But this has been, the past 2 weeks, helped me alleviate a lot of that pain. Keep in mind that I do get massages like twice a month or maybe even 4 times a month. And I don't really take that many painkillers. I don't got nothing too strong. Maybe your typical Advil here in the Philippines, Ceridon. But nonetheless, I'm going to pull it out, show you some of the things that I do with it, and hopefully it'll help you. And here we go. Up right here so you guys can kind of see. This is it right here. Quick story on how I received this or got this. I was driving around in Davao, and literally I just saw it on the side of the road. They were selling it as an exercise machine, but they didn't realize it was an inversion table. So they were selling it for like 4,000 pesos, roughly about 80 bucks. I said, I'll give you 40. I said, I'll give you 40 bucks for it, and then they were okay with it. So that's why I acquired it. So this is secondhand. This is not the best of the best, but I think it should do. Let me lock in again. So like your typical one, I'm gonna lock my feet in. Usually start here. It does come with like a very basic seat belting area thing, but I'll just put it on so you guys see. I usually don't put it on, but we'll see. Hopefully the audio is coming in good. All right. So in the morning, I usually sit like this just to get the blood flow going and just hang out here. And eventually I incline. I invert. So as I'm here, this is like a neutral position. So as you can see, like it'll go down quick. So I usually stay in this position, kind of like that 20 degrees right here. Hang out there for a few, let the blood kind of like circulate in my head, because if you're not used to it, and please, as a disclaimer, go check the doctor, go see if you have like high blood pressure, because they warn you against like high blood pressure, glaucoma, any heart conditions and all those things. That's my disclaimer. Do it at your own risk. But generally speaking, as I'm going through this right here, I naturally just stay here for a few minutes. I do it a total like 5 minutes, and then slowly I start going deeper and deeper. But just for safety, if you're new at it, just hold these, and then I sit here and I move around so my body can even sink down even more, get that traction going. So as slowly I'll be here, and I sit here, the blood started going to my head, but I'm kind of used to it. But I'm breathing at the same time, right? I'm breathing at the same time, and slowly the back pressure starts going away. I felt it the first day. It felt amazing. And you have to relax. Just relax your body. And as you get used to it, you slowly start becoming like here, fully upside down, inverted. And I just relax. And don't forget breathing. Oh, I dropped something. But yeah, so as that body starts that's going down, I feel better. Now, I do feel it in my head right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up a little bit and breathe. Now, for some reason, the first day, a lot of phlegm started coming out. I don't know what that is, but not like this right here. I've been doing this for about 5 to 10 minutes a day, 2 times a day, and it's helped me a lot walking around. I can walk around more than 30 minutes now, and it just feels like without sounding too cliche, like a burden has gone off my shoulders, or my back in this case. And I just try to slowly slip into it. And I did some research. So when literally, like when your back is like this, opened up, like we're stretched out, it gives it an opportunity for the disc to breathe pretty much and have more nutrients to come in to hopefully get better over time. I don't know. I do know I have degenerative disc at this point in my life. So, you know, that's something for you guys to consider. But if you do get it, take your time, because you don't want to be here and then, you know, you have issues. And without, you know, if I wasn't talking to you guys, I'll just stay here, just breathe. And imagine my body just sinking down, stretching out. And I feel it in my lower spine right now. And from time to time I do wiggle. And I even hold this to push away more, to even stretch it out even more. And it's been a huge help to me. So let me come up a little bit. So if you guys are interested in back relief and things like that, hopefully this will help you, because it has helped me tremendously. This is a cheap one. This is not one of those expensive teeter ones, but nonetheless, I still feel great. I've been doing it about 2 weeks now, and I can tell you right now, I don't feel that squish feeling anymore when I'm walking around. So if those of you who are considering buying this, just try it out, or even if you can try it out at a place, that'd be amazing. I got a steal for this, pretty much like 40 bucks. Really made of like really solid steel here. But yeah, now after I come up, I'm always breathing, but I always do like 1 or 2 times again, just to really stretch it out and stuff like that, get some traction. But yeah, so let me just get off of this and wrap it up. You do get it. Some cons that I do have to tell you is that if you're not used to being upside down, you might get, you know, anxiety, because you're hanging. It's a weird feeling from time to time, or when you first begin. Keep a hold on the guardrails. I mean, not the guardrails, but you know, the supports. And more importantly, you are going to feel sore. Oh, at least I did. So don't be scared as to like, oh no, something really got jacked up in there. I mean, at least I didn't get scared. So just keep that in mind when you're working with this, because you're gonna find like, oh crap, like what's wrong now? Depending on the severity of your back pain, I don't know. So check with your doctor, obviously. But like I said, the research where if you stretch out your back, you give it time for nutrients to go in. Hopefully that helps, because I just mentioned to my wife that for the past like 2 weeks, I've been really complaining about back pain, and usually it takes about like 30 minutes before it starts being unbearable. So I haven't really had that. And you know, usually if she's shopping, I'm hanging outside of the mall all the time. So yeah. And more importantly for me, my personal thing, and maybe for you, I've gained some weight. You know, I got to get on top of that. So I think that losing another 20 pounds, 30 pounds might probably be a huge help. Less stress on my bones and my frame and everything like that. So, I realized one thing. When I was in my 20s, early 20s, I was in shape. You know, in my teens, I've always been an athlete. I've realized I used to look at the older people, like in the 40s and 50s, like, well, how come they can't just stay, how come they haven't stayed in shape? Or, you know, like, I was ignorant. But I realize now, I am those people now. I am the fat guy that's walking around trying to lose weight now. Because I realize that your obligations change, your path, your focus changes, and honestly, I really believe your health is your wealth. I do eat good. I have maintained my weight. I do want to lose more weight, but at the end of the day, I understand why when I was younger, I was stupid to think that why come they don't have time? Because honestly, I just don't have time. And that sounds like an excuse, but that's something I have to change and be accountable for myself. But with that said, If you like the stuff that we produce here, really appreciate it. Love the channel growing and stuff like that. I'll put the links down below for some comparable inversion tables, like the top end, the mid end, and maybe the cheapest ones I do see, or the most affordable ones I do see that are decent quality. Check those out. Just to be full disclosure, I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do purchase it, I really appreciate it because it helps channel a lot. Keep a lookout for my podcast coming up soon, because we're going to be transitioning into that setup very soon, where I can hopefully, fingers crossed, interview some top tier people and network with them at the same time, pick their brains, and hopefully it'll help you. I really hope so. And if you are looking for some over mentorship, leadership training, my Calendly is down below. You can reserve some time for a discovery talk with me, and pretty much we'll take it from there. I am here to be a servant leader and help as many people as I can, inspire them, educate them, empower them to be the best version of themselves. And especially young men who haven't had the best start in life like myself. So quick story, I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in Hempstead, Long Island. A lot of my friends are in prison. Some of them are in and out of prison. I was living a particular life for a very long time, and then something just clicked, as in, you need to change, and I made that change. Hopefully, and I climbed throughout the ranks to the point where I am a C-suite executive now. So if you want that insight, hopefully I can help. Please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to pick your brain and help you as well. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.